stuff. Alright, we got 1 minute. Right? No, it's go time. Whatever. Hey! What is happening? Let's get in there. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's get it going. There we go, that's better. It is alive, Marco! Marco's worried about you. There's Red Heron. I saw he was in a helicopter today. I don't know how you're gonna keep up with this bad...
Hello, peasants!
Cessna 170. I guess everything's working. Everything sounds like it's working. Over on YouTube, Hobie Gal is in Montana. Is in Montana. If you're still listening, Big Sky Country, it is beautiful. No Eurofighter. Oh my gosh, really? Because I saw you pull up in a helicopter. Maybe it wasn't you. I swear it said Red Heron. I could have been mixed up. You know, that's possible. It wasn't you! Kobe, hello. Welcome in. Look at the wind. Look at the wind, and look at how the turbines really work. I forgot about that. Because we're always going by the turbines when it's calm, I guess. It's very strange. My mic? Is the mic not on? Is the mic not working? I can see the little things going up and down. What is the dealio? You can't hear the mic? What's there's...
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Why are you saying Mike? There's a 2 start in the stream title. There's a 2 start. There's 2 starts. Okay, let me fix that. Oh, I see. I didn't quite edit it right. My mouse was giving me trouble. We're starting at Sierra Alpha Romeo Alpha. Sierra Alpha Romeo Alpha. That should have fixed it. Or louder music for me. Computer crash. 2 weeks in the shop. Every diagnostic known to man. All hardware healthy. Still getting black screen of death. Oh, it's probably an update. Oh, you did hear me. Good. Good, yeah. I don't know why they don't call it Big Sky Country for nothing. It must be where just the latitude of Montana. The sky is bigger. It looks bigger, right? It looks bigger. Anyway, back up there. Very sorry to hear about your computer. That's terrible. Well, you hovered up to it too, so you must have been taxing. Note to Discord, not on my home system. Can hear Discord, my comic not working. Can hear Discord, but comic not working. Oh, Mike not working. Oh, okay. So you're telling me people in Discord. Man, you're really confusing me. You're really confusing me. No, it's alive. It's alive now. Okay. Also, thank you, Cobra, for the continued support in the form of a sub. And someone just followed, and I'm still missing them. I think someone did a follow.
Alert! Cobra N has entered the airspace.
Okay. Now I got it. Everything's good. Everything's good. It was a note to the folks over in Discord. There is, if you ever want to try it, there is a live Discord group every flight and twice on Wednesdays. No, that's not true, but there's a flight on Wednesdays. It's Discord only in the Red Heron Sim Pilot group. That's a whole nother thing. I'm really going to try and make Tuesday. So sorry for those who were looking forward to Tuesday's flight. I'm going to do that same flight, even though Red Heron did it. I'm going to do that same flight because I want to check that area out because I'm going there. So crashed with BSOD just before the stream. May crash again. If so, just may lurk. I check YouTube. Crashes with Windows updates. Check. Just put that in. Crashes with Windows updates. You might find something. I'm surprised the people you took it to didn't know, but there's a lot of people having this problem. You are not alone. You're not alone. So we are starting. Okay, now I gotta check my map. I thought it was Sarah. It is. Sierra Alpha Romeo Juliet. This is here. That's there. So that's the start. Sierra Alpha, Romeo Alpha. I said Juliet. Sarah. Sassafras, Arkansas, Rexus, Alabama. Been there, done that. Unfortunately, I can't back out. Yo, you can't back out. Oh. There's a more complicated way to do that, but you probably don't want. There is a site that has almost every version of Windows, but then you have to reinstall Windows. So, yeah. Or just we all have to wait for the next. That's what it is then. It's that update. That's what's doing it. Since there's a, hey, there's Red Heron. You don't look like you're in a. You don't look like you're in a typhoon. It doesn't. It just looks like you're hanging out. See the helicopter over there? Is you see what I have you as? That does not look like a typhoon in the least. I thought I was imagining it earlier. We were in Eurofighter. For me, toggle multiplayer on off. Now you're in a 185. And that's weird because I'm supposed to be in a 170, but a 185 is closer. Let me toggle my multiplayer and see what happens. Because we are having continued problems. Oh, that's your 170B. I'm toggling. I'm going online. Also, if anyone's ever wondering about this may help someone someday. Multiplayer off. I used to reload and then come back. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to load back in and then toggle it back on. And that'll, for sure fix it. Yeah, I don't have the 170. So if it picked a 185, that's so much better than a Baron, don't you think? That is so much better than a Baron. But a helicopter. What? Stavarius says, oh good, made it home from St. Louis. And oh, St. Louis, nice. Why was I thinking of going there? Is that where the next FS Expo is? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's it. Okay, I'm waiting now for things to come back, and then I will start up. We have a nice flight today, again on the Pan American Highway. As everyone probably knows by now, we're still on the 3 for today, which is great because I don't have to work really hard to make up another plan. There it is. Now it's a 170B. It's a C170B. St. Paul is the next. It's St. Paul, Minnesota. Yet nowhere near St. Louis exactly, is it? I don't know why I was thinking of St. Louis. Something else. Something else. St. Paul, Minnesota. I asked in the Discord if anyone was thinking of going, and I got 0 response. So I'll ask again in a few months and see what happens. If there are people there to see, I'll go. But otherwise, I'm not sure. I don't know why. I'm going to Chicago. Then I'm going to my annual Hawaii trip because that's a must. And then I'm thinking in January of going to Tucson, Arizona, and I can take some great pictures of the, planes. You intend to go. Excellent. To FS Expo in St. Paul, not in St. Louis. Don't go to the one in... Not happening. Cool. Well, there you go. There's one. There's one. It's really a fun thing to do, and I will keep that up in the corner as long as they're having it, because they are a great organization, and it's a great thing to do. I was just going to glance over here. Look at that windsock. Luckily, it's favoring the runway that I'm sitting at, so no problem. We shouldn't even have to put any throttle in. It was cool to me. It was really awesome. That's why I go, so that the last 2 times I did it, the first time I forgot to check out hardly anything. The second time I tried to check out a lot of the new stuff. If I go again, it's just going to be to talk to people, really. Just to talk to those folks that we talk to every day. And I know that I know a lot of people that will be there for sure. So get rid of my static element and my external power. Go back out here. I don't have fairings. Now, I don't have fairings because it could be some rough landings. It could be some rough landings. Because we can't land in an airport soon enough. I may have to do an extra landing. I may have to add a landing in the middle of nowhere. The middle of nowhere. I met people in Vegas that I had no idea were watching the stream. I actually ended up getting another moderator in Vegas. Now he's like busy working or something. Some crazy thing like that. Okay, here we go. Controls are working. We will put on the, switch something up. Switch this up a little bit. Put on the sim sounds. Drop those sounds a bit, and I have to, I can't see anything in here. There's my mixture. I can't see anything with the steering wheel in the way. Oh, did I, look at that. Okay, fuel is on both. Fuel, oh, I hear someone else starting up. I was reminded of this because it went on sale, and when they put it on sale, it looked like they were advertising a new aircraft. I was like, what? Did you just put out a new aircraft? I could swear I had this. And of course I do. Of course I do. Carb heat, cabin heat. And there's actually I thought there was a primer. There is a primer. So fuel is on, power is on. Prime it 3 or 4 times. Doesn't matter. Doesn't care if it's primed. Mixture in. Prime it again. Magneto's on both, and the cool thing about this one, or the bizarre thing kind of, is that it has a pull starter as soon as I find it. Where'd it go? You pull there it is. You pull it. And then it goes back in on its own when it starts. Isn't that funny? Apparently the flight dynamics for this are not the best, but I really like this aircraft. And it seems better than it was in 2020. Flying it around for tests, it seems better. Just turn that to flight. We're ready to fly. Oh, and did my plan get in? No, it didn't. I was curious. I put the plan in. Oh, so it got in here. It's there. That's great. We're still on the 3, as I said a moment ago. Let me set up my other map, which is always kind of better. Little nav map has a what is it called? A mod. Someone made a mod so you can put little nav map into your EFB, and there it is. It's such a better map. There we go. John C. Is that John C. Riley? Wouldn't that be wild? Anyway, where's my, there we go. Head tracking is on. It is centered. We have everything ready to go, right? Master cabin air. It's probably cold. Oh yeah, check that. Did I make that? Yeah, look at that. I made a shortcut to it. So it is 60 degrees. It's super nice. It is a super nice day. All right. Hello. No, not John C. Riley. Well, welcome in anyway. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Welcome to the flights. We are just taking off to continue on the Pan American Highway. I've actually invited someone on my podcast who did part or all of this. Hasn't gotten back to me, but we'll see. Probably will soon. All right. Uh-oh. Something doesn't sound right. Did I leave stuff? Something sounds like really weird. Oh, I guess that's just how it sounds. It sounds like it's, it sounds like it has a card in the spokes. It sounds like it has a card in the spokes. And the highway is the other way, isn't it? Yeah, it's behind us. So we'll just do a pattern. Let's do do a nice pattern here. That is interesting. Remember, it's sounding like that before. Is that someone behind me? Oh, yes, no. That's not someone behind me because that is not what the Draco sounds like. It's not the sound of the Draco. I guess it's this. Funny stuff. If it was, oh, and there's the racetrack. There is the racetrack. We'll just do a loop. Everyone's still taking off. We'll do a quick loop around the track. We drove here last week. We ended up here, driving here, and I saw the racetrack kind of at the last minute. Sounds really funny. I feel like I did something wrong, but I don't know what I possibly could have done wrong. Look at all the windsocks. So many airports have 0 windsocks, and this one has about 5. It's got about 5 windsocks. Oh, here we go. There's the track. Making my way around. Woo! I'm thinking it's a go-kart track. That's what it looks like, but it is pretty big. Somebody's making some dust. Making some dust. All right, let's continue. I'm pretty sure that that is the 3 right there. And of course, no autopilot today in the 170B. Using one of the aircraft I've had forever. And we have, what is it, 20 knots of wind? 13 now, okay. 23. 23, 20. This is exactly like it was yesterday. Lots of wind. Lots and lots of wind. What the heck happened to my aircraft? Let's go. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Is the red heron cam up? Oh, yes, that's it. That's red heron. It looked very similar. There we go. Oh, that is great. He is flying a red livery, but it's a different red livery. Oh boy, say that 3 times fast. But it's a different red livery than what I'm flying. We just continue out this way and along the highway. Pan American Highway, currently it is, I forgot the exact name of it, but Highway 3 if it was Americanized. The Americanized name for it. Route 3. Deep in South America still. I want to say Argentina. Oh, look at the nice ship in the harbor over there. Yesterday it wasn't that nice. Some stupid thing. We have a nice clipper ship over there. Yeah, okay, it's parked on the dock a little bit. Just a little. All good. How we doing? That is so wild. I can't tell the difference between our planes. Oh yeah, nice group. Look at that. Look at that. Anyone can keep up today. John C. has made his way in. Stipe is here. Tail Rotor is here. Zard is here. Octia is here. Mr. Marco is here checking out the clipper ship. Lovell is here. I almost read the name of a ship. Oops. Don't hit the mountains while you're looking at everyone. Did not get my wish and have the ship separated from all the other traffic. I don't know if anyone is even caring about that but me. a few multiplayers. Yeah, the wind is crazy. It is. I thought when I flew this yesterday, I was thinking, oh my gosh, this 170 doesn't even fly anymore. Something's wrong with it. And then I looked at the winds and I realized it was that. I'm fairly certain. I'll check my big map on the side, but I'm pretty certain that that is, yeah, this is the highway, the 3. The flight plan goes a little bit off it. Sim sound is awfully loud. It's no one mentioned that when you were out. Oh yeah, it is though, I can see. Absolutely. I can hear everything really good, so it's hard for me to judge. How's that? Better? Like all I hear is my voice, because I'm the one talking. There we go. I think that's much better. And now it doesn't sound like I have a card in my spokes as much. Sweet. All right. Oh, and there's another airport to do touch and go on, and I already missed it. We should definitely do a touch and go here, right? Where's the runway that I used last time? It has a little dirt runway. Let's see if I can make this. Okay, everyone, touch and go time. I don't know if I can do this because of the winds. Let's jump over here. I have a 30-knot wind going against me, so I can't do it on this. Yeah, I'm going to do what Red Heron's doing. I'm going to do a little downwind here, turn around, and do a touch and go that way. And there is also, I'm pretty sure, there. See the dirt runway right there that the Red Heron is just about to pass? So you can also land on that runway if you prefer it. But it looks like the winds are favoring this one. I believe it's 30, but I'm not sure. Oh no, they're not. They're favoring that grass runway again. So let's try it. Let's try it. This is not the extreme. This is extreme crosswind practice. Extreme insanity. In 2020, I found it impossible to land this without, oh geez, the wind is stopping the airplane. That's great. I found this impossible to land without a bounce. In 2024, I can do it. It is doable. Okay, I'm almost to the ground, almost there. Yeah, woo! You guys have wind on. Is that a good way to do it? I have to let the horn go, and then there, and then it sets right down just like that. But I've got to hear that stall horn like a few feet before I touch. Uh-oh, I froze it. A few feet before I touch the ground, or it doesn't work at all. All right, prop full forward, and we're off. You should put that prop full forward in your 170 before you take off. Boy, that wasn't that difficult. Capturing the airports. Stop doing that, computer. That's making me nervous. It's a little bit of freeze. So welcome everyone to Flights with Joel's Sunday Cruise. Happy to be back. For anyone who reads the Discord, the toilet works now. The part that I bought was defective. I had to get a second one. I had to buy more than I needed so I could get it fixed. It took me 8 hours to fix the toilet. It should have took an hour maybe, because I was replacing the innards. But it took 8 hours because it kept leaking. Now, the first part about it leaking, that was me. That was on me. I was doing it wrong. But then I got it to stop leaking, and it still was leaking into the tank, if that makes any sense. It still wasn't working.
My name's Jeff.
Cody, what's going on? What is happening? Pretty certain we're on the right highway here. I think we're still good. I think we are still good. Red Heron is just ahead of me there. Aces High says hello. Aces High, hello. Welcome in. Welcome to the flight. That was the Red Heron cam over there. Here we got quite a few people with us today on the not Trans-American, Pan-American Highway. Not transcontinental. We've only got about 18,500 miles to go. But who's counting? I don't think it's that far. It's probably only 18,200. Provided I don't get completely lost. And so what do? I decide to grab a plane that maxes out at about 130 miles an hour. 130 miles an hour on a span where there's no airports for over 100 miles. Way to go. I assume the new computer is treating you well. It is. So it is. Now that I got the little noise fixed, it is. It's doing great. Well, as good as a Windows computer is going to do, I guess. Of course, now I had a problem with my other computer, so. But it runs, it's much quieter. I sold my old computer. It doesn't seem to be overheating. It seems to run nice and, I wouldn't say cool, but it doesn't go, it's comfortable. It runs at a temperature that anyone should be comfortable with. I had more RAM before, but this RAM is faster, so I'm still not sure if I need any more RAM than I have. It's great. All good. Is there anyone in here? Oh, there's not. I have to put one of the pilots back. So I took both my pilots out. Let's put the pilot in here. There we go. This is a 2020 plane, so it doesn't have there it is. It does not have the cool pilot. My personalized pilot is not here today. We have a rental pilot. Songs, the guitar is amazing. Amazing flamenco guitar. Cobra is here. Are you flying the Cap 10, Cobra? Great, great aircraft for this flight. That's not what he's flying. No, he's flying the, what is that called? The drone type aircraft. It is getting a bit more interesting now. We're getting out of the extremely flat plains and getting into a little bit of, I wouldn't say mountainous, hilly, a little bit of hilly area. We are still way down south. Here's the map. Whoops, oh Jesus. I crashed trying to show where we are. No one saw that, right? The map covered most of that. Why am I so... Uh-oh, wait a minute. Why am I flying so slow? Is it because I crashed, or was I already flying slow? Are my flaps out or something? The flaps are not out. There we go. Okay, it's because I crashed. Here we are, right there. Oh, it's the wind that's crashing me. Wow. Having trouble flying and talking and looking at maps. We are right here. Oh my gosh. Holy mackerel. Put the map down. Hold on. I need to concentrate for a second, figure out what's going on. Why did you slow so much? Out at all. It just didn't work at all. Well, at least I know I can land in the middle of nowhere. Unrealistically. Without crashing. Oh my gosh. What am I looking at for winds here anyway? What is happening? 16 right now. Is it jumping to like 50 knots or something? No? Should be able to handle a 16, 17, 18, 19. I don't think it can keep up. Okay. 16 to 20 knots. I do have to pay a little bit of attention. Oh my gosh. All these people are firewalling it. It's the firewall club ahead of me. Let's see how they're doing. This is a great looking aircraft, isn't it? The 170B. It's something. The 170B is... Oh, jeez. Oh no, I'm crashing again. Oh well, I'm not on camera, no one knows. I'll read and fly in these winds. I'll try it again. The Cessna 170B is an American single-engine, four-seat general aviation aircraft produced by Cessna Aircraft Company between 1948 and 1956. The last one of these was made in 1956. It is the predecessor of the 172, the most produced aircraft in history, which replaced the 170 production in 1956. 170B 1952. 170B was introduced featuring a new wing tapered outboard of the flaps, incorporating dihedral similar to the military version. The B models was equipped with very effective modified Fowler slotted rearward traveling wing flaps, which deflected up to 40 degrees, so excellent stall aircraft, adapted from the C-305 Bird Dog, a wing design that lives on in the Cessna light signals of today. As I'm reading this, I feel like I'm getting lost. I feel like, no, is that the right highway? Let's see here, one moment, check my map. Yeah, that's correct. We're good. That's it, oh yeah, we're good. Huh, okay. Off camera, I was just going all over the place. You trim it out and then the wind changes and the trim is no good anymore. I'm glad I don't have the turbulence turned on. Now we're back out on the plains. Still no animals. We have not seen anything out here on the Pan American Highway. I wonder when we will see our first animals. I predict Mexico. Of course, you would think there would be stuff in Brazil and many other countries before we get there. I'm pretty sure we're in Argentina. We are in the Chubut province. Chubut province. We turn to the west at, well, it's way up there. Rio de Janeiro? No. It is... I'm sorry, not Rio anything. Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires is where we go west and cross the continent and start on the other side. So that distance from where we started to Buenos Aires is probably more like our normal flights that we do on rivers. That would be a normal cruise for our Sunday cruise. I will either add days or add faster aircraft at some point to kind of move it along. I definitely hope to be back to more days coming up in October before I leave for another week. But I will try and stream more because I enjoy it. Only reason to be here. I've just been taking more time to do the podcast because I enjoy that too, and I have a ton of people interested in coming on the podcast. It's kind of crazy. My last guest was a former White House journalist turned editor, then author, novelist. That's the word. But he worked in journalism for 35 years or something, and then decided to go full-time author. Well, he's retired, but then he's also working as a writer in his retirement. He's not really retired. It's still a lot of work. Yeah, this place gets barren out here, doesn't it? And I am flying sideways for our nice little wind. I don't know what I was thinking time-wise for this flight, but I somehow thought it would go faster than this. The 25-knot crosswind is slowing us a bit, just a smidge. Zybok, how you doing? Welcome in. welcome to the flight. Nice to see you. 28 to 33 kitten crosswind. The blurb didn't work. They were working earlier. They were. Oh, there it is. Oh.
Fill your snacks and drinks. Flights with Joe is live. It's go time.
I love how it goes. It's go time. It's go time. This is another one courtesy of Cobra. Thank you. Thank you again. All good here, and you? Mostly good. Mostly good. I have ground speed equals IAS. What? Plus 18? Do you really? You have your ground speed is 18? Cheese and crackers. Well, this is what mine's 120 knots. How do you have a ground speed of 18? I am moving. 120 miles an hour, 115 knots now. That can't be. Oh, I'm sorry. You have a 18 knot tailwind. 18 knot tailwind, yeah. I'm having a crosswind situation here, but the map didn't really look like it. Ground speed of 140 knots. IS 122. Indicated airspeed. That's what we're talking about. Every time I see the dust on the ground, I think that someone has hit the ground. I always get confused, and I think someone has crashed, but there are no crash effects like that in 2024. So that doesn't make any sense, and it's just someone flying close to the ground. I guess if they were landing, it would be the same effect. This is a pretty good indicator of the crosswind there. Look at that. As we cruise down the highway. Good illustration of crosswind. Right there. Definitely flying sideways. Big time. Gorgeous it is out there. It is awesome. Very unique landscape. Whoops, that's not how you do it. There's hardly anyone behind me. No one's flying this slow. Right, I'm gonna firewall. I am firewalling it. There's no more firewall to go. There's the throttle can't push in anymore. You can't push the thing anymore. I like how the throttle is the big knob. That's how the throttle is indicated. It's the big one. It's also way off to your right compared to the other aircraft. A lot of other aircraft. Way over there. Bizarre. And the mixture is not near it. They're not like lined up like in future planes. Yes, crabbing big time. But not intentionally, because you have to. So those two last airports, Sierra Alpha Victor Tango and Sierra Alpha Victor Yankee, they're only 24 miles apart. But the first aircraft I could find, well, the first airport we landed at was a few miles away from Sierra Alpha Romeo Alpha. And Sierra Alpha Victor Tango is the next airport that comes up on the road, on the 3. There are airports way out at the coast, but that's a pretty big detour if you're following the Pan American Highway. I keep thinking, oh, wait, what's that? Oh, I have to circle because we're not going slow enough. I have to see if those are cows down there. I just have to see. Oh, I think they aren't. They're at a farm, so I thought maybe they were cows. No, I think it's more rocks. But there was some right where that house is. There was something that looked like it could be. No, they're raising rocks. They're rock farmers. Rock and roll! Yeah, they're just farming rocks. That's it. All right, continuing on then. And here we go. Not going to be too difficult to find the landing area along this road. Everything's pretty flat, so first brake will just be as we fly. Just cruising along as we go. I don't even know if, let's see. Okay, I'm flying hands off now. Let's see how long this lasts. Oh, not bad. Okay, I'm overcorrecting. I'm over-controlling big time. Because when I let go, it's just fine. It flies on its own. That's interesting. Just leave it alone. Let it go. Let it fly. Let the autopilot do its job. I'm impressed. It's going. Is that my button? It is. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn. Yeah, if I just relax and fly a little bit, it'll just do it. It'll just do it. I have to stop trying so hard. Oops, why did it do that? Do not know why it went to that view. That's very strange. There we go. Oh, that's odd. The wind is messing with my views, I guess. Hard to type and hand fly. It is a little bit, isn't it? Especially in these winds. I am learning that you don't need to do much, though, depending on the plane you're in. Oh, nice. There we go. Pro Air. Pro Air, how you doing? How you doing? And Marco out here as well. Nice. Sweet. I'll have to take a photo. So I'm always forgetting to take screenshots. One per wing. Now, if you could actually get underneath my wings, we could speed it up, go a lot faster. It takes a lot to get the trim to do anything, but then it's a lot of trim. Trim is very reactive. You're under half throttle. I could, yeah, exactly. You could tow me. That's what I'm saying. That would be great if they allowed towing for any plane, not just the gliders, but any plane. I am redlining. Now this plane probably could do this. It probably could run this way because these engines are very reliable. As long as you have enough fuel, as long as you have enough oil in it. And what about fuel? How am I doing on fuel? I'm not, I don't have my clock working right. Right, we've had an hour of the flamingo style music. I could switch to something else now. Let's see, while I'm doing that, let me switch the camera. There we go. Switch that, and then it's easier for me to look around and not be so annoying. Well, I guess I'll be annoying anyway, but the visual one. I feel like I need to pedal faster. How's the feeling I'm getting from this plane? Pedal faster. Let's go. The Ozapali C160 hit the 2024 marketplace. You got the upgrade for the 2020 version. I saw that was there. Still deciding. The jury's still out on that one. It's still not a C130. What's with that? Or a B-17. They announced the B-17 when I was in Houston at the FS Expo, and that was like 10 years ago. So how is the upgrade? How is it in 2024? How do you like it? Lucas likes it. Nice. It's great that they did an upgrade, I think. I'm happy. So many of the airplanes are kind of being left behind. You haven't flown it yet, was on oh, okay. Understand. These windows are pre-dirty. They're not collecting bugs. They just have bugs on them from the factory or from the developer. Uh-oh. I must have turned the wrong way. Oh no, I turned my labels off. I thought I made a wrong turn because no one's out here suddenly, but no, that's just my labels being off. That is just because my labels are off. We're almost to the first waypoint, which is simply something I had to put there so that we could stay on the road. That's all that is. It's one of those things. So in 32 miles, I would guess, I will look for a landing site at, that's actually by something. Haven't flown, wind turbines, climb, climb, climb. I don't see any. You must be out ahead of us. Oh, look at that. Woo! That's nice. Oh, wait a minute, get back behind me. That was such a great picture. And I missed it. And he missed again. It's fun that the wind turbines are turning so fast in this wind. They're really cranking. Oh, there they are. Now I see them. Now I see them. Do we have a red heron over there? It's going towards them. This isn't exactly a stunt plane, but you know. Is it a wind turbine or is it a gate? You can go right down the middle of them. Crazy that they have wind turbines way out here. It's probably a lot cheaper than other forms of electricity for communities like this in the middle of nowhere. I'm over here seeing how many aircraft I can get in my photo. Oh geez, I almost hit a tower. I almost hit a tower back there. I wasn't looking. It really helps, I guess, to look where you're going. And there we go. Doing the wind turbines. Not the windmills, I've said forever. Woo! Man, they really look massive compared to the 170. I love it. Still just getting tossed around like James Bond. Yeah, it is kind of, isn't it? That was some James Bond action. Look, there's a James Bond plane behind us. Didn't they use a Beach 18 in one of the James Bonds? I think so. Sometimes it's like I play the same music all the time. But that couldn't be.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Nice. Very nice. Nice formation. Check my map. And I have that far. I still have 32 miles to go. I had 32 miles to go about 5 minutes ago. And it appears I still have 32 miles to go to the next waypoint. We'll check again in 15 on that clock. I think that clock is real. I think I am on real-time real weather. It would appear so. Let's show off all those other players in case someone comes in and sees the stream and thinks I'm just flying by myself. Oh no. Oh heck no. Look at all these folks. I gotta let go again. When I let go, the plane did fine. It's me trying to over-control it that's causing problems. Always gotta try that to see how your trim is doing. You gotta release the pressure. You don't have to let go, but yeah. There we go. Now it's climbing again. Probably getting some more wind. More wind! Wow, it's really can't decide what to do. All right. Let's not dive into the highway. Let's not dive into the highway. That's my plan. Hey, there's Cobra! In that. What's that thing called? That is the... It's not... Oh, it is the Joby. That is the Joby. We flew that once. Very cool little aircraft. Very cool. Way back when... 2024 was new. Joby with a Y. Joby with a Y. That's right. Is it me, or does it seem like it's been almost a year since this was released? hard to believe. It's not hard to believe when you look at the marketplace and look at all of the planes that are available now. Planes and scenery. Okay, I was going to look, yeah, I'm watching the clock. I was going to look in 15 minutes, see how much closer we are to our landing point.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What are you saying? No, not that one. That is not what I was looking for. Whoops, that is not doing it. I looked for fuel a minute ago and I did. Oh, I know where the fuel is. The fuel is there. So we still got more than a quarter of a tank on each side. More than a quarter of a tank on each side. I really should have put more fuel in it. I forgot. It's a ways to the first airport. It's not much, just the wind. It's gusting. Yeah. It is gusting like crazy. And I'm following this curvy road instead of flying straight like a pilot. I'm flying IFR like a small aircraft pilot. Kyle 15, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the YouTube. Welcome to the YouTube channel. If you hear me chatting to people that aren't in chat, it's because I'm also on the Twitch. Also twitching, getting all twitchy. This is the Cessna 170B from Carenado. It is on sale right now it's $1 off what it was a week ago or so. And very inexpensive, but it's the predecessor to the Cessna 172. If you're in a hurry, it's not the great plane. We are flying the Pan American Highway, which is 19,000 miles of road, and we're not going to get her done today. Not going to happen today in this puppy. It's a classic for sure, and it's got a lot of interesting stuff. If you like older planes, this is the one. Oh, I was just showing it. I was just showing it on my camera, which is that's Red Heron's camera, but better pictures. That is it. The Cessna 170B. What did I just read earlier? It was built from 1940. Let's see, 48 to 56 was the Cessna 170. The Cessna 170B was introduced in 1952. There's also a Cessna 170 Charlie and a Model 309 and a 319 and a whole lot of different versions of this cool aircraft. Look at that. Look at the detail on that thing. What I love about this is it's got some wear and tear. It doesn't look brand new like so many planes do in the sim. It doesn't have a lot of wear and tear, because if you ever find one of these at your local air show, or even just someone flying it at your airport, small airport, it will not look like this. It will not look this good. The seats will be torn, I guarantee you. It'll have all kinds of, what do they call it? Wisdom markings. Have all kinds of wisdom marks all over it. Really well done, though. I haven't flown it for a good, maybe a couple of years since since I flew it. I was just reminded of it because they're having on sale now. Sweet. Are those even disc brakes? Look like we might have some drum brakes there. And there are the 2020 pilots on board and ready to fly. I still keep overcorrecting mine. If I let go, I mean, he's flying around with the drone camera and doing just fine. If I just let go, the wind does not affect the aircraft as much. We still have Marco here. Hello, Wall, Dipe, and Marco. John C is just behind us. Not a pilot is back there. A Gulf One aviator. Flying Teapot, Lucas, Stravarius, Altia. More wind turbines when you pass the town. Excellent. Love the wind turbines. It looks like I've gotten very slow again. It appears that we have slowed down. Let's see how close I am now. Okay, now we probably have 12 miles to the waypoint. I've got 100 knot ground speed with a 120 miles an hour indicated. We have a 19 knot. It's still a crosswind. Still a crosswind. It's probably because I'm climbing also. Let me go a little lower and see if I can get out of this crosswind. Let's go down a little bit. And by the way, this waypoint is completely random. It's completely random. It's just a spot to stop and look for a handy bush and have some drinks, get in the luggage compartment and have some of your sodas or whatever. You should have used the 172, the BE36. Yeah, is it? It's too, what do you mean it's too fast? You just pull that stuff back, says the guy who never does that. It is not South Africa, we're in South America. We're on what's called the Pan American Highway. Let me bring up the little maparoonie and try not to crash while I do this. There we go. So there's the map, and we are here. And the Pan American Highway starts here, starts right there, and it goes across right in about there, and it goes all the way up to Alaska. It's just crazy. It's not really one road. It's a connection of roads. It goes all the way up in here. Now I'm forgetting where it ends. I'm forgetting the town it ends at. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're traveling the Pan American Highway. And we just started, this is number 4, doing 112. Any slower and I need flaps. Well, lay out some flaps. We've had many people follow in jets with their flaps out the whole way. It always amazes me. I think that's pretty skillful. We will not always pick the slowest plane in the hangar. We'll pick some faster planes. I was just inspired to do something I haven't done in a while. So yes, it's all of South America, and then through the US, through Canada, all the way up. So all of the Americas, that's why it's called the Pan American Highway. It basically travels, we don't go all the way to the North Pole, but we travel through all of the American continents, plural. Man, imagine if I put flaps out and flew this. Oh my God. It is a vast network of roads that stretches about 19,000 miles from Prudhoe Bay, Alaska, that's what I was looking for, in the northernmost part of North America to Ushuaia, Argentina, which is where we started, at the southern tip of South America. It is recognized as the longest road in the world. It connects 14 countries, Canada, the United States, Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Chile, and Argentina, and we are still in Argentina. We haven't even got to Chile. So we're almost there. Almost there. It'll just be a minute. I started to dive and then I gotta chill out. We'll chill out when we're in Chile. We'll chill out in some fast plane with an autopilot. With other group, there was a flight with Alaska. Oh, there was. It took us over. Yeah, I think it's gonna take. I'm thinking a year. It may take more. It's the closest thing I've come. 48 degrees here. Oh, that is chilly. You mean where you actually are? Because I have 49 degrees. Are you talking about Austin? I'm checking my weather. Yep, it is on live weather. Everything's live. Oh, there's a town. We should just stop here. All right, let's stop here. I have to figure out, is this where the other, oh yeah, we're gonna land here somehow. Somehow, some way. And they will have food and beverages. Hour a week. Oh, well, at least I'm doing more than that, so I should do it in 6 months. What did you fly the same? In the sim, 94 degrees Fahrenheit in Austin. I've got 49. What are you doing at 42 degrees? How long would that take you flying that? It would take me flying this, I think it would take 3 years. That's my guesstimate. I don't have the patience to do the whole thing in this. Also, I'm just a spaz, so I like to fly different planes. It's not just that I don't have the patience. Okay, I got a 21 knot wind. I'm going to put her down. I'm going to circle back around. I'm just going to make a circle, and I'm going to put it down right. You guys can't, the pointing doesn't work. I'm going to put it down right there. So I'm just going to circle back around, and the wind will stop me right where I want to stop, and it'll be great. And then I will stand up and rest my IRL back, not my simulated back, which works perfect. If I could just be in a simulated world, then I would never have a problem. I could sit forever. We could do this all in one go. We could go for however many hours it takes, 1,500 hours, just all at once. That would probably make my channel huge. Okay, I think I'm gonna make it. Let me see. All the flaps. All my flaps are in. All of them. Drop it in there. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Is he gonna make it? And post the place here. Here we go. Here we go. I've got it. Look at that. Sorry, this isn't a runway, so if you wanted to join us, I'll just get the nearest airport, which is about 50 miles away. I'll get the nearest if you're interested. Zybok, I'm not sure what you mean post the place here. Maybe I missed a message. Post the place here. Anyway, brakes. I'm gonna check in with these folks and see if they have fuel. I'm sure this will run on regular. That's not your fuel, dude. Oh, you know what we're getting? Oh, lat long. Marco could do that for us. I'm never sure how to get that. How do I get my lat long of where I am? How do I get that? There you go. Red Heron's got it. There's our lat long. Reminds me of the Camino Trail, a walk from Paris to Spain. It is like that for automobiles. It's a bit of, I know some people a few people who've walked portions of that. So look at how much fuel I've used. I've used not even half a tank of fuel. So I'm gonna put another 70, well, no, let's not overdo it. I'll put 58% in, and we will be back after this important break to refuel. So now there's another lat long. Right click where you are in the little nav bag and under more. Oh, okay. There it is. So open your little nav map and then zoom in to where I am. and right-click under More, jump copy coordinates, go over here and paste coordinates and put it in the chat. So that's what I got when I did that. I got that. Do I have to take a degree out? Is that what you did? Oh, I see. You have to modify it. Anyway, Marco has it. He put in basically the same thing. Different formats, yeah. So we got it 3 different ways. And then the nearest, there is an airport, as I say, about 50 miles from here. There's an airport on the coast, right there. That's more than 50 miles. Sierra Oscar Hotel Yankee is kind of the closest airport, maybe close-ish. There's another airport. Nope, that's definitely the closest airport. Yeah, that is it. Because we're going all the way up there. So we are just about halfway to the first airport, and then there's another 28 miles to the second airport. We would be faster driving it, I think, than flying this little baby. Oh, there's an airport there, and there's a couple other airports out there. Way out there. Okay. I'm going to jump out, and I shall be right back. Oh, didn't I turn that off? There we go. There we go. It's pretty out here, though, isn't it? Look at the thing. Look at the wind rock that guy. Just rocking and rolling. Just rocking and rolling. Let's see what we have now when we go to break. Some volume. There we go. Right back. Oh, here we go. Here we go. How long is that for? Alrighty. Sound adjustments. I'm still just enjoying sitting here, watching this thing rock in the wind. Rock and roll! And I have to take a little picture here. It doesn't show everything. Marco, sorry to hear. Sorry to hear about the CTD. This is a perfect landing strip. It is perfect. Is that red heron right there? I believe it is. Nope, it's not. Okay, switch planes. Gotta go now. Thanks for your company. Hey, thanks for coming in. Very welcome. We'll be back next Sunday at this time. And Tuesday in the helicopters as well. Pretty sure. 99, but I'm not going to try and fix any toilets for those of you who missed me Tuesday. No toilet repairs going on. Okay, bring those flaps in. And our wind is now what? The only way to check our wind is like this. So the wind is right in my face. So I really should turn around and just get some room and then take off this way. Or you know what? I might have the room. Let's see if we have enough room. I need different sound set up. Sorry. Apologies. My Go XLR is still broken, so hard to get my sound to do what I want it to do. This should work. Okay, I'm going to put the brakes on. And I'm going to slam the throttle forward. You're already back? Oh, that's fast. Man, that is so fast. Slam the throttle forward. And then take off. Oh, my brakes are on. My e-brake was on. Oh, it's going to make it. It's going to make it. We're going to be off the ground. Luckily, these wires don't exist for me. And we are there. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, all that dust. Sorry about that. Did you get dusted? Woo, look at that. That's funny. That is funny. It still sounds like there's a piston going or something. Sounds like I spun a rod bearing on this thing. Totally sounds like I spun a rod bearing. Let's see. Hear that? Doesn't sound right. That does not sound right. It does sound like a rock in the engine. It really does. It's bizarre. Bizarro. All right, is everyone caught up? Everyone here? Everyone coming along? Probably everyone's still on break. Wahoo! All right, we just got about 100 miles to go, I think, on today's planned adventure. You count them up. 32 miles there and 69 there, so that's 71. Oh, and then 28, I think. Oh, that's not far. That's not too bad. We'll get there. We'll get there. It'll be awesome. On the trail. I was thinking, I mean, this doesn't make sense because I just took off and the winds were bad. I was thinking of getting closer to the ground and maybe there would be less winds. But I believe where I just took off was a 20 knot wind. so maybe not. Maybe that's not going to help. And then I got a black screen. Oh no! You got a black screen of death, but you're still able to chat? So you got a black screen of death, wait a minute, on your sim. Or on the computer. Are you chatting on your phone now? Yikes. Yikes. No, computer. It takes me less. Oh, it takes you less than a minute to reboot. Holy mackerel. Wow. My PC does not take less than a minute. My Mac does. My Mac reboots in less than a minute. My PC does not take less than a minute to reboot. It doesn't take long, but it takes more than a minute. A whole lot longer than a minute. Oh, but you have a lot more RAM. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe. There's some gates. There are some more gates, i.e. wind turbines. There they are. Is he on the right road? There's a lot of roads around here. That is always the question. Now, how are you jamming forward like that? How are you doing this? How are you getting all this speed? Did you just get in a, did you just jump ahead? Did you just slew? That's the word I'm looking for. Did you just slew up here? Or are you in a different aircraft and I'm not showing it? That's probably the case. Oh, I can check. Oh, yes! That would be why. He jumped in the V-tail! Woo, that's a beauty. Do people live out there? Yes, they do. These houses below us, well, there was a village. We were just in a village. People live everywhere in the world almost. It's really amazing. The only places people don't live are in the vast forests of America and the vast plains of America. There's probably thousands of miles where no one lives. And a bunch of Canada. But there are people down here. That's why this highway exists. So absolutely, V-tail brings back memories, says Marco. Yeah, Kyle, there's got to be people because there's wind turbines. I don't know what they would be powering if there wasn't people. Now, I don't know what the people do. Something. Argentina's massive, by the way. We're in Argentina, as far as you know. That's what Dad and I used to fly, 1958 J35 Bonanza. I'm surprised, why don't you fly the V-tail all the time? Rafe Tempest, hi, how you doing? I'm having some water because I'm on the other camera, so it's fine. I can do anything. I can just hang out. Now he's doing it. Now he's using those like they should be. I still am not down low enough. Yeah, that is a great plane. That is the V-tail Bonanza, built in the 50s. Hanging in there. Not bad, not bad. Getting ready to go out of town for the first time this summer and looking forward to being there and visiting with my cousins. Not looking forward to the travel aspect like I used to. I used to love it. You drove down the highway, well, gravel road that runs along the mountains on the other side of the plains here. Towns very few hours. Yeah, towns every few hours apart. Wow. Which is true in some portions of the U.S. even. Yeah. On the other side of the mountains, so way over there. Way over there. Still sounds like there's a problem with my aircraft, but it seems to be flying fine. It looks like a sparrow bird. It does look a little bit like a sparrow, doesn't it? Look at the inside. It's a beauty. It's much more high-tech than what I'm flying. Much more high-tech. Look at that. Night, and it's built around the same time, and these are night and day. Night and day. Backing this in, but I don't see anyone. Cycle that server. There's been some server difficulties since SU3. Oh, there's that James Bond song again. Time to switch lists. Favorites. Oh, there's one I haven't played these for a while. A little DJing back here. I don't see anyone either. There's nobody out here. Just Stavarius, Artea, Wraith, Cobra, Crow Air, is it? Flying Teapot, Red Heron, of course. Oh, Shibadoo, Tail Rotor. Oh my gosh, Golf, Captain Dog. I don't know if Golf is flying. Oh yeah, I think he is. It's getting dark. Oh, I just panned around to show everyone. And I was in the wrong camera, but you see him there too. You see him over there. I don't know why I feel like I have to stay in the same plane that I started in. That's kind of silly. Last week, we ended in the cross cart. We ended in the cross cart and drove the last 20 miles or so. Oh yeah, I'm still getting crazy winds. I'm still getting crazy amount of winds. And the floating lights. I guess it's good they don't have light poles, so you can't run into them. The floating lights have been the same since FSX. Did I say that right? Yeah, FSX had floating lights. Maybe even 98, I don't know. It's no light poles. Oh yeah, nice. Oh, and it appears that Red Heron's in this plane. I'd have to cycle servers. Or just do this, cycle cameras. There we go. Now I can see. 130 indicated. I'm moving now. Maybe this is working. Did this actually work to go lower? 110 knot ground speed. Yeah, I have less winds now. Maybe we just move far enough north that the winds aren't as radical. 7 knots of wind, 7 kittens. That's hardly anything. Oh, the road is got a lot of grass growing through it. A lot of grass growing through it. There's the Joby with a Y. Can we just go on the road? Just drive on the road. Oh man. Okay, I have to be like this. And then see if we can get down there. Weird, I can see you on the world map. Oh, that is weird. It must be that fancy 4090. That must be why. If you had a 4080, it would all work. Is this gonna, am I gonna wreck when I hit the ground? I shouldn't. It should just bounce right back up in the air. Got some dust in front of me that Red Heron can't see. Look at that dust. Just coming out of nowhere. Whoa, yeah, there we go. There we go. Whoops, get back down there. I'll be bouncing all over the place. We're gonna drive this Highway 3. It just bounces back in the air. I love the flex on those gears. Really good. Really good. It's not gonna let me drive on the road. It's just gonna throw me back in the air every time. Oh yeah, well it's fun. Fun stuff, indeed. Oh yeah. Look at that. Whoops. We'll just stay here then, because it's just going to throw me back in the air. It's just not letting me do my thing. Not letting me drive. Maybe at this height I will see some mice. Oh no, now it's doing it. Now it's doing it. That's it. Yeah. Okay, I had it for a minute. I had it for just a second. Nope. Probably also slowing me way down. All right, we'll stay here. See how long I can stay, just like right here. Right here. Those must be cars in the satellite, yeah. It has that Mad Max Fury Road vibe. It does, doesn't it? It does. Especially when you drive through the other cars. Somebody's kicking up the dust again. Who is that? Oh, there's someone right above me, I think. Oh no, it's there. All right, wheels up. Anti-Gaming says, it's been a long time since I've been in here. How's everyone been? Good and bad, good and bad. Good and okay. How are you, Antic Gaming? When I first read that, I read it as anti-gaming, but it's anti-gaming. Welcome back. It's been a long time since I've been in here. You've been good, good to hear it. Glad to hear it. We are doing Sunday cruise on the Pan American Highway. This is literally trying to hang on the highway. This is Highway 3 in the Patagonia region. We're still in the Patagonia region, I believe, the eastern Patagonia region of Argentina. And it's going to be a minute before we get all the way up to Alaska. It is going to take a minute. Any estimates? Let's hear some estimates in the chat of how long it'll take us to get. Will Flight Sim 2028 be out when we get to Alaska? That's the real question. Will Flight Sim 2028 be out when we make it to Alaska? Will we be able to finish in 2028? Unless they bring out Flight Sim 2026 and they haven't told us yet. Maybe in November they'll announce Flight Simulator 2026. So you'll have to buy all new planes again. No response. No one has an estimate. Nope, reloaded the sim and still can't see you. Oh, just cycle the server. I'm sure you did that. I don't know why I'm saying that, but sometimes people forget. I forget. Did anyone complete the flight? Did anyone complete the flight? Recycle the server. Oh, weird. Weird. So Kyle is asking, did anyone complete the flight? Do you mean this Pan American Highway flight? People have done it in the past, yes. No one's done it. We have not done it yet. We are just starting out. But it has been done, and lots of people have driven the Pan American Highway as a crazy road adventure. I think to drive it, takes over a month. I would think it takes a week just to go across the U.S. So I would think it would take more than a month, and especially if you're going to take your time and camp along the way and eat the local foods and look for animals. It would take a long time. Yeah, the full journey. So other flight sims have done, other simmers have done it. Someone was just talking about that earlier. They were in a group that did the whole thing. Well, here's one. Did you by any chance turn your labels off and you just can't see the labels? I've done that. Baltimore to San Diego is over 40 hours driving according to Google Maps. Well, Google Maps, keep in mind, Google Maps also has you go on the speed limit. But yeah, if you're going to stop and you're going to need food, it's going to take you more than 40 hours. That's if you drove straight through. So if you had two drivers and one slept and one drove, speed what? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What's going on back here? Oh, nice. Cannonball it in less than 24 hours coast to coast. Cannonball it in less than 24 hours coast to coast. Now that movie, was based on a real race that they used to do. Cannonball Run. I don't think it was called that, but that used to be a real thing. They would drive coast to coast as fast as they could in whatever car you wanted to drive. Found out my new Buick will do 110 without braking. Oh, I'm sure. I would think if you have a new Buick, I would think it would do 110 without you even noticing. Years ago, in 1990, when we first got into the first new car, that me and my girlfriend at the time ever got. It was a 90 Corolla. We had never had a new car. We're driving up here from LA to Oregon, and we had no idea when we were doing 80 miles an hour. We're just keeping up with traffic, basically. We couldn't tell at all. So I'm sure 110 just feels like 55 in any other car in your Buick. They still do it, I think, under... Oh, really? Wow, under 20 hours. That's pretty nuts. They are a team, though. They do it as a team. But just making it without getting pulled over and crashing and hitting construction, how do you do it? Well, it is an SUV. You tend to notice when you... Oh, you tend to notice when you go over 80. I don't. I have a Toyota RAV4, which is... used to be it's a compact SUV, and I barely notice when I go over 80. It's also a hybrid, and I can run it all. It's a hybrid plug-in, so when it's on electric, all full electric, I really don't notice when I'm going. You have to watch. I usually put the cruise control on to keep from going too fast. You found us. Oh, and I forgot to actually look around and see where you are. That is a thing. That is a thing I can do. There you are. I see you directly behind me. Directly behind me. Look at all these labels out here. All right. Thanks for coming along, everyone. I hope you're having a good time. I know I am. I'm not missing streams because it's not enjoyable. I'm missing streams because IRL is having me do other things. There's other things going on. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Kyle says, I need a book. I need a book once some people cycled that journey, but they started in Dead Horse. Few Irish guys on bikes. There is a really cool... Oh gosh, now I'm not sure he's Irish or Scottish. There's a really cool guy on Instagram. Now he's on Instagram and YouTube and all of them. But he started on Instagram biking. He's biking around the world. That was his plan. And I forgot where he was. He was in a fairly out of the way place, maybe Croatia, and biking. He started out with a buddy. His buddy dropped out, but he found a stray cat. He found a stray kitten. It's called One Bike, One World. And as soon as he put that kitten on his Instagram channel, his channel basically blew up. And it's pretty interesting following his story. He hurt his knee along the way, and he had to get a VW van. But it's him and his cat now biking around the world, sometimes driving. It's pretty nuts. Nearest airport, that's a really good question. It might work better to have coordinates. Let me look. One sec. Our nearest is going to be where we're going, which is Sierra Alpha Victor, India. Oops, not that. Oh, like that. That is the nearest, the one we're headed to. I think we're about 24 miles out. There are not a lot of airports on this section. And for some crazy reason, I decided to fly a really slow plane. My cousin, I have a cousin that's close to my age, and when he was, I think we were around 19, he decided to bike from New York to Eugene, from New York City to Oregon. And he got just a little over halfway, and then he ended up getting a ride the rest of the way. But he got halfway across the U.S., which is totally nuts. I think he had mechanical problems that he couldn't overcome. Some poor kid in Croatia wondered. No, it was not even in a place where there was people. It was a place like this, where it didn't even make sense that there was a kitten out there. Probably dumped. Most likely dumped. But it could have been wild. Who knows? It is a really well cared for cat now. It's had several vet visits that, his Instagram account paid for. He now donates the money he gets from Instagram because he's so big, he gets a lot of money. He donates a lot of it to animal rescue and animal vets and stuff like that. Yeah. One Bike, One World. He also has a book now about him and his cat. And I believe he's either going to be in America soon or he's here now. His next stop is America, so he might actually be in America now, where he has a huge following, because, you know, people follow that kind of stuff. How's my gas? Oh, it's up here. Look at all that gas. Look at all the gas I have. Of course, we've only been going about 30 minutes since the break. Yeah, we've only been doing about 30 minutes since we took a break, and it's used almost none. Almost no gas used. I'm trying to pedal really fast. Oh, I was looking at my gas and no one saw it. So there's my gas right there. That's one tank. That's another tank. Now, in the Cessna, probably in a new 172, but definitely in the older 170s, 180s, 185s, etc. That is a gauge that you can look at, but you would definitely, thanks, sorry about that, wrong cam. That is a gauge you would look at, but you would not go by that at all. You're going by the amount you wrote down when you last fueled up and your clock. That's what you actually, how you judge the fuel in these planes. You're not going to be trusting that gauge as far as you could throw it. Of course, you could probably throw the gauge pretty far, so that doesn't... Nala, thank you, Kyle15. Nala the cat, that's the one. Nala the cat. Sim Caesar just came in the channel with 58,000 viewers. Holy mackerel, Sim Caesar, hello. And all the Sim Caesar raiders, thank you for coming in. And I just happened to be on my camera, and I happen to have my camera on. Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for the raid. And I was actually talking something that made sense at the time. Sim Caesar, wait, thanks for coming in. Cyber Whiskey's on the raid. We got so many names I can't pronounce. No. Tyro Goth? Is it Tyro Goth in on the raid? Maker's Dave. Maker's Dave, does that refer to what you like? Maker's Dave? Is that your beverage? Michelle Andrea says hello. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in on the YouTube. I was just yelling about a raid over here on what is it? Twitch. Twitch, this is Twitch. Welcome to the highway. We are on the Pan American Highway. God, I keep trying to say the wrong thing. We're on the Pan American Highway. There it is. We are still in way, way South America. We have about 18,500 miles to go. And for some crazy reason today, I picked the Cessna 170B. I don't know. I guess I just thought I'd remember the old days of flying. I've had this aircraft for a long time. Anyway, welcome. This is Flights with Joel. We do things, we're not quite as studious as Sim Caesar sometimes, but we do like to fly. We do this 2 or 3 times a week. I was doing it 3 times a week, now it's 2. And this is Sunday cruise. So we're doing the Sunday cruise. It's always a longer one. This is the longest flight I've ever attempted. The Pan American Highway. It's 19,000 miles from the tip of South America all the way up to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska, and everywhere in between. And this part is really exciting. Kyle, goodbye. Take care. Thanks for the chats. Appreciate it. I'm glad I could show you Nala and One Bike, One World. Fun to watch. Tragic at times, but fun most of the time. There's nobody behind me anymore. Everyone has switched into something faster. I am it. Last week we ended in the cross cart, just to make it interesting, and drove the last 30 miles or so. Driving in this sim is, I don't know, you know, not what it's made for. Oh, I'm getting I'm getting some flashing lights here. You switch to the 172 and still faster. Oh, of course, you mean you're faster than this? Well, yes, the 172 is a good deal faster than the 170. That's why they made it. Well, it's got like 20, how many more horsepower? 20 or 30, depending. Maybe more than that. I would have to study it a little further. I don't think they talk about the engine in the 170B in the article I was reading. Sleazy does it again in on the raid. Welcome in. Welcome in and hello. Thanks so much for coming on the raid. Much appreciated. It's gonna encourage me to keep doing this. That's all it's gonna do. Encourage me to keep doing this silliness. We are really out in the middle of nowhere at this time. Although, look at all the cars. Look at all the traffic, man. Nutty. Here is our map. Whoops. Here is our map. There we are. So we started way down there, and we're going up here. Whoops. I'm about to run into something. So it looks like I'm guesstimating 50 miles from our next airport, and then we have 28 miles to the final airport. I think I'm just going to be stubborn today and stay in the 170. Well, now I'm seeing you in a Caribou. You're seeing me in a Caribou? Let's see what I'm seeing you in. What's Mark or what's Hello Wall in? I can't. You're not close enough yet. I don't know. 43 nautical miles to Sierra Alpha Victor Tango. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't have anything sophisticated like that. I would have to be looking at my landmarks and, you know, using my measuring tool and measuring the distance, which I would know how far this is in miles. And you just measure that on your chart. My chart's around here somewhere. Where's the chart? Anyway. Like this curve up here, maybe that would be a landmark, because there's not much. There's not much area. Oh, you use little nav map. Yeah, I could do that easily. That's an easy way to do it. I could do that quite easily, couldn't I? And Dustin Crowfoot says, LOA, my wing wags are showing. Yes, yeah, those do show up. That is an awesome plane. Yeah, look at that. That is one of the nicest planes in the sim. You know, if you're not an Airbus type. Of the GA planes. That's a good one. Maybe we should fly that next week. That's a lot faster than this, isn't it? I think that'll do about 160 knots. So that would add 60 nautical miles an hour. That would get us there quicker. Great that people are discovering the YouTube a little bit. I just started streaming on YouTube about 4 months ago, and over 4 years now on the Twitch. Nice people are discovering that. Let's go to Camp 2. All kinds of aircraft out here. Got the Joby with a Y. Got the V-tail Bonanza. Uh-oh, the Joby with the Y just bit the dust in front of me. Just got a little too close to the pavement there. He's fine. He's fine. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Now he is driving the route. I guess you can drive it in there on that one. still sounds like I have a spun bearing in this aircraft. Absolutely sounds like I have a spun bearing. We are on Southeast Asia. That was fun. I was getting lost in the camera work there. Southeast Asia. And sometimes it's hard to find us. The servers have been wackadoodle. A little wackadoodle. A little weird. I've got no lights inside my aircraft. Oh, you can't fly this thing at night? What are you doing? Wait, is there panel lights somewhere? Okay, I better get some altitude before I look for panel lights. I don't think they're up. I don't think there are any panel lights. Is there a light up here? Oh yeah, there's this one. No, you can't turn it on. There's no on here. Oh, there's no on switch. Whoops. I think these lights are what you need. No interior lights. Hey man, you can't do that. There's my beacon. I've had that off all day. Let's turn that on then. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Did the beacon just light up my whole... Oh no, that's someone else. Someone is lighting up the panel for me. Getting light from the back. this open? No. This is an ashtray, if any of you don't remember them. This is an ashtray. All planes used to come with that. And you used to have an ashtray on the commercial flights as well. Yeah, I wonder, are they on the ceiling? Oh, right there. They are. Let me see if I can get up there this way. Oh, they don't do anything, though. There's no switch for them. Huh. Well, I'm getting lit up pretty well by Crow Air. Nice. Nice. It's a long way to fly, though, with no lights. A long way to go. Oh, and then I'm going to have a seizure because of the wigwag. Or give someone else a seizure. What is that? Oh, that one doesn't do anything. That's the primer, carb heat, cabin heat. How am I doing? Nope, I do not see any such of a light. Oh, what about these? No, those are the fuses. Those are the fuses. There was a switch. You're playing Joby with trucks. You're playing Joby with the truck simulator. There was a switch. I missed it. The switch for this light here should be right there. And there's no switch, and the or on the back of it, like this, and there's no switch. But you're saying there's a Twisted Sig, so there's a switch. There is a switch. Like up here somewhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. No, that's the rear one. Okay, turn that off. Boom. Oh, and they're even red. It's even red. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's good. Very nice. Very cool. So can I turn this off? I have to turn it off. There's a way to get rid of that, right? It's too bright. Boom. It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything at all. There we go. Look at that. We're almost to... Should it be the final airport? What do we think? It's only 28 more miles. I think we're 20 miles from there, then 28 more to go. If anyone's joining, I'll have to keep going to the last airport. That actually is decent light. That's not bad. But there are no instrument lights. There is just a light for the cabin. It's basically red cabin lights. You can see your instruments. It probably says somewhere in here, no nighttime flight or something, somewhere along those lines. Of course, it does have everything you would need. Oh, what is that noise? Is that the Joby? What is that buzz? Am I about to blow up? That's the Joby. That's loud. Oh, nice. Look at that. It's the first time today I'm awful lot of road traffic. There is. I seriously doubt there's this much traffic out here. I have not found the realistic road traffic slider yet. I keep looking, but I can't find that realism slider for the road traffic. Anyone here remember USA Roads for FSX? Flight Simulator X? There was a, you'd get, they weren't even DVDs, you'd get CDs. It was like 4 CDs, and it was all the roads in the US. So it made them accurate. Now we just have it, but they looked good. Of course, now if I saw them, they'd probably look terrible. USA Roads. Moose Sticks. Hello. Welcome in. Cheers. Nice to see you. Do you remember USA Roads? I'm getting no answer here. Come on, all you old Flight Simulator people. USA Roads. Every road in the US, including logging roads. And as Marco remembers, I knew somebody would. I think I still have them back behind me somewhere. Nige V, what's up? Nope, don't remember it. Dougal McTav, who you calling old? I didn't say anyone had to admit how old they were. I just asked if you remembered USA Roads. And that wouldn't possibly tell us how old you are or anything, would it? That wouldn't be the same thing. Dougal, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. All you people lurking from the, probably from the raid. I'm doing all right. I am doing all right. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing well as well. Doing pretty good now that I got my toilet fixed. I had to miss some streams. But I also am doing more podcasting. Let me throw up my podcast. If anyone's interested. Who's the newest podcast? Oh, he was a war correspondent. Not a war correspondent. He was a White House correspondent. And then he became an editor working for CNN at the White House. And then he was working for Wolf Blitzer. And then he stopped doing journalism altogether and started writing novels and also editing other people's novels, which is a big part of writing. Nobody gets it. So we talked about a lot of different things, including how writing is not a one-person endeavor. You know, once you write something, anything, unless it's your own journal, it's good to have an editor or someone to look at it. Anyway, that's my pitch. That's what I've been doing. Nova stuff cruising by in what looks like the BG. I don't trust anything I see because they keep getting everything wrong. They being Microsoft. No one's got the patience for this old 170 anymore. Speaking of old, no one's gonna hang with the 170. See, now the problem with flying at night is it gets too dark. Yeah, we've still got a sunset going on. The sun is still on the horizon. Oh, I should turn off all my labels. That's what I should do and fly like that for a minute. I'm still getting those lights from behind me. Oh, now I've got, wait a minute. When I turned the labels off, there was more people behind me. How's that possible? All night long. I love the landing lights on the Tundra. This is like Tundra. It's not actually Tundra. It is like it, though. Well, now I think we might have more people watching. Anyone driven the Pan American Highway or parts thereof? Of course, I've probably driven parts of the Pan American Highway not knowing it because I've driven around the U.S. a bit. and it does go through the U.S. So I guess I've driven parts of it. Anyone else driven parts of the Pan American Highway? What an amazing time to be a flight simmer. How cool is that? Yeah, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? But there's no USA roads. Oh, jeez. It is pretty amazing. And this is a mix. This is an old 2020 plane. Roads are overrated. It is pretty funny that I'm doing IFR. I'm following the roads. This will be my longest journey on a road. Look at that. Look at that wildness. Isn't that cool? Don't hit the ground, dude. Don't hit the ground. You know, it just occurs to me, why has no one put a DeLorean in the sim? That's a little surprising. Why has no one put Marty McFly's DeLorean in this thing? And rigged it so you could jump across the US or something. I-25 between Denver and Albuquerque. Oh, is that part of it? Okay. Well, I've not even driven that. I've driven a lot of the I-5, but I don't know if any of that is part of it either. I have no idea. Oh, we got a turn here. Is that our city? Is that our airport? I'll be getting coffee here, deciding whether to carry on. I suppose I should. It's only 28 more miles. We gotta knock down these miles. I might change to daytime though. Come on, it's ridiculous. Where's my airport? Oh, okay, let's see. Let's have a look. It should be coming right up. Seeing it just here. I have 12 knots of wind, so I want to go this way. I'm going to get off the highway now and see if I can find the airport. Oh, look at the mist. Look at that mist out there. Myself 1,000 feet or so. Continue to run it wide open. Wide open throttle. Ooh, look at all the planes. My guess is all these planes are us. Oh, there are two airports right next to each other, so try not to land at the wrong one. And I am probably landing the wrong way. I have a 60-knot wind right now. We're at 232. I should be landing 25 instead of 07. Well, they're really close. It's really close. Still a few miles, and I will overfly the first airport. There it is. All right, we're ready. We're ready to start. Woo! Oh man, I didn't stop. I'm just climbing out of nowhere, climbing to eternity. Land the right place. I'm cheating and using the map. Oh shit! No! I can't. That's illegal out here. I'm over a populated area. You know we always do things by the book. 100%. So I should see an airport with like 6 runways and then another airport with 1 runway. We're landing at the one with 1 runway. I might not see the first airport because it could be all soft fields. Might not even see him down there. It's getting really hard to see. Is that it? Is it dead ahead? There's a runway. So my question is, oh, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I now have a 12 knot wind at 324. I'm still going to land runway 25. I'm going to be going downwind for 25, and the airport is at, what's that say? 109 feet. 109 feet, so I'm way too high. Way too high. Not a proper descent, if anyone's wondering. If anyone's watching trying to get hints of how to fly a plane, not a proper descent. We are just steamrolling down to the altitude we want to be at. I don't see the second airport. There's the highway. Dropping like a brick is the technical term. It is, isn't it? That's pretty much what we're doing. It's not a submarine, but we're flying it like one. I think the only time I flew at night was just to get just enough to get my license, way back when I got a license. So it's what, 1 night flight? 1 or 2? Not much. And it is spooky. It is spooky. You have to really be aware of where you are. Can't see hills and stuff. It looks about like this. Can't see nothing. But that landing light, oh, that's someone else's landing light, I see. I got it. Jeez, I can't see a thing ahead of me. Am I seeing my own landing? Yeah, I keep seeing my own landing light. It's blinding. Uh-oh. I am getting lost. There we are. I was had a moment of confusion there where I couldn't tell where I was at all. Continue to climb. There we go. There's my airport. Flaps are in, throttle is all the way back. More flaps. I am way too high. Way too high, but I have this huge runway to land on. I'm also far too close. Okay, we're just going to use too much of the runway. There it is. Is that a fighter jet below us? Oh yeah, that's right. I've got wind going this way. Cobra with a Y. So it is. It is the Joby with the Y that's making all that noise. Yeah, that thing is loud. That thing is loud. This is the worst landing I've done today. Wow. Oh, I'm being blown off the road. Uh-oh. It won't, there we go. Whew! Would not turn. Look at all these aircraft. Oh, this is wild. This is wild. Is there anyone? Am I the only one in a 170? Oh, I think I almost flipped my aircraft over because of the, gee, that is loud. Whoa! Turn that down. Ooh, that's loud. Oh, it's in my, here it is. Drums with a Danish van Safari Duo. Oh, Zybok, send that to me in the in a whisper. The links don't work in chat. Okay, I gotta change the lighting. Let's see what we got here. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna see what's going on with coffee. And I will be right back. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, I'm gonna change my time of day. I'm gonna give myself some light. Just for the last bit. Oh, also, I'm noticing, I'm thinking, I'm such an outsider as I'm the only one that has not changed aircraft. Oh no, there's a 170. Oh, but it's not parked right. So yeah, that they all changed. There's one. Is that a 152? 172. Looks like I've got some mix-ups. Some mix-ups. All right, we will be right back and continue the last 28 miles of the journey. Here we go. It says here we go. Right there, my plane died. It already died. I just jumped in the thing. And it died. Am I going the wrong way? I think I'm pointing the wrong way. I'm going to have to turn around. Exactly what I was in before. And we're just... Oh, I see. It died because for some reason it pulled that all the way back. That's what it did. Gosh, this is really quiet. This thing has no sound. I saw there was a realistic sound pack coming out for this aircraft. Now I see why. I see that it might be needed. I've rarely flown this version of the 172. One of the reasons I got the premium all the planes pack is that I wanted to get this, and then of course when it came out it didn't work. We have one more airport to hit. Oh look, it even put my flight plan in, and that airport is 28 miles away. I just need to jump out and check for coffee, which was a no-go. That was a no-go. Somebody was... Oh, it died again. Well, now what did I do? Is it out of fuel or something? No, it's got fuel. Stop here. Thanks for the flight. Hey, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Take care. Have a good evening. And for anyone else who needs to bug out, understand. Are you not running? There it is. There it goes. Wow, I really can't hear this darn thing. Oh, whoops. Oh my gosh. One moment, I'll get this figured out. And this way is as good as the next. This way is as good as the next. It's gonna get us up in the air and on the way. Our flaps are up, right? Let's put put that there and adjust. No, that's not adjusting. Oh yeah, that's correct. Okay, here we go. One of the aircraft is not showing up. Let's see what happens when I run through it. What is that? Oh, it's the CH-47. One of those flew over me yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Oh man. This is, we are above the crosswind factor. We're above the safe takeoff in this aircraft, and it seems to have no sound. Okay, I can just barely hear it from the outside. Here we go. Here we go. We've got to find that highway again, actually. I have to track down the highway, which is to my left. Alrighty. Hey, folks. How we doing? How we doing? Jim Cat has joined us. Who else? Marco is still here. That is not the Atlantic Ocean out there. I don't think we can see the Atlantic from here. It's out there somewhere. It's out there somewhere. I believe that's our highway right there. There's Red Heron. Just ahead. We are gonna just be jamming now, just jamming. Let's see if everything works. Autopilot is on, and hit Alt and hit heading. And I have all my power in, full power. What is the outside? Where do you find outside air temperature in this? Look at that. You can read all that. It's normal category, no aerobatic maneuvers, including spins. Approved. No aerobatic maneuvers, including spins, have been approved. So just keep that in mind. Somebody must have gone up and tried to do stalls and spins in this by this time. I guess I haven't done that in this and compared it to my real life experience. Oh, here. There's the outside air temperature. It's right there. 56 degrees. Ooh, chilly. Let's stay inside. Stay inside the aircraft. In the middle of winter, I would be so happy for 56 degrees. So happy. When it's 46 degrees and raining out here in Oregon, we would be so happy for 56. That would be paradise. But we're way far away from that now. We're nowhere near that time of year yet. We are months and months and months from that. Uh-oh. This doesn't look very exciting. This is straight up. Straight highway, and I believe I'm in the right place. This is it. This is the remainder of our trip. Woo! Now I switched planes because everyone seemed to be in a faster plane, so I expect people to be able to keep up. I am seriously jamming. 122 knots indicated, 130 knots indicated. And why does my ground speed show up? Is that not showing up? Oh well, I have other places to find it. So this is still here. 114 knots of ground speed. Woo! Killer! See, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're not going to run into these things. We're not going to GS 115, yeah. I'm a 1 knot back from you. I thought this was a funny looking aircraft. Livery rise. I thought this was a funny looking livery. I don't see these much because I've not been doing the professional stuff. And I suppose this does not get bugs on it. I suppose it doesn't. Oh well. Oh, let's go here. Hey, there you go. There's the nighttime. Started to say earlier, a flow is coming to 2024. If anyone knows what flow is from Parallel 42, it is coming back. That is some classy jazz. It's kind of cool, isn't it? It is kind of cool. A bit of a jazz buff, mainly from being a drummer once upon a time. Jazz has the good drummers. Even the best rock drummers come from jazz. I don't need pitot heat 58 degrees, do I? Not really. Fuel pump off. Everything looks correct. Don't need the taxi light. Yes, everything looks good. all looks right. As I slowly fly into the ground. Okay, let's maneuver over to the highway where the sides aren't coming up to meet me. Where the flow is in beta. Yes, it's in beta. It's in beta. I don't know why I don't have it. I actually thought I might have gotten kicked out of the Parallel 42 Creators Lounge. Oh no, there it is. Okay, I just have to read. I just have to read. Oh, I have to. Okay, I'm gonna leave that open and go read that later. I am a Parallel 42 Simfluencer. Sounds like I've been drinking too much. Reading is almost as important as math. It definitely is. Reading and math, and yes. That didn't work. There we go. I put the map up. How did I do that? Oh, no, stop that. Buttons, he says. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay, that's the 3 below us. We are on the Pan American Highway. Well, see ya. That was false. That was wrong. No one pay that no mind. Viper Strike. Wow, Viper Strike. Good evening. Good evening. Haven't seen you for a while. I don't even know if you're streaming these days. You shout out anyway. Auto shout out. Manually. Hope you're doing well. Actually, I do see you in chats. I see you in the chats around the webs. I do see that. Oh, there goes that CH-47 until it gets a bit away from me and then it disappears. And I don't care about correcting that right now. It appears our wind has died down, or this aircraft just doesn't show it as well. It's just not as animated. I think it's died down, right? I am showing, oh, it's right in my face. 17 knots. Yeah, it's because it's right at us. 13 knots, 12 knots. But it's right in my face, so it's slowing us down. So it's good that I chose this way faster airplane for the last leg, or we would never get there with the wind right in my face. You'll notice I didn't come back with any coffee because I have to wait. Someone was doing important things, and I have to make... Oh yeah, but I got my character back by getting in this plane. I got the old Avatar, the FJ Avatar. Avatar-E. Oh, yeah. It's just like me, doesn't it? Identical. Identical. And we still have a lot of people that were able to stick around for that last airport. That's great. That's great. Whole bunch of folks. Look at that. Oh, there they are. I got them right there. That's the red hair and the Nova stuff. Just there. Oh, and today I'm getting the smoke. Last week, I couldn't see the smoke. Maybe that was a product of jumping out and jumping back in. Man, those CH-47s are loud. And it flew directly over my house. It is loud. They have not changed in all the updates. They have not changed the volume. Of course, it might have been an older one because it was probably a firefighting aircraft, so it was probably retired military. This is my guess. It showed up on my FlightAware, so that's why I think it was probably retired military. Military ones, they don't show up. They do not show up. Do these work? These work, right? Yeah. Of course, I don't need them, but they work. No ashtray. Nope, no ashtray. Tragic. No, no pad, no iPad or... Oh, there's one here. Actually, there's one there. What am I saying? It's right there. No glove box. Wop, wop, wop. That's it. Except wait. They make a very distinctive sound. They actually sound like a giant Huey, don't they? They sound like a really big Huey. They're also loud. 205's Hueys. There's a 212 that operates around here. And that's also loud. You still can't hear anything but the blades. They were all over the place here after Helene. I bet they were. Yeah. And that would be National Guard, would be my guess. Flying Teapot is landing in the water. Bit of a water landing. It didn't look very successful. Let's see, how am I under engine instruments? Oh, still useless. Not really doing anything. Of course, I could have the updated... What's it? Who makes the update for this? That doesn't work in 2024? Black Square? Is it Black Square? Ooh, I think I got the name. I think I guessed. I think I remembered. Hey, I can see the ocean. That's it. We can finally see the Atlantic. There it is. We should see it a few more times before we get all the way up to Buenos Aires. It's a couple more minutes there. And FEMA, Asheville, North Carolina was completely unreachable. Hilo was the only way to get supplies in, people out. Yeah. Yeah, I saw a lot of stuff about that, including the people that were helping. And that was pretty weird, pretty wild. Right turn, really? Oh, you're right. I can see it on the map. So it's right here. Is this the airport right here? Kill my autopilot. Autopilot off. It's right here. Which way is my... Can I just land this thing, you think? Holy mackerel. Let's see if I can get down before the end of the runway. I didn't check my wind. I didn't do anything. But it's not bad. Clap. Oh yeah, no, easy. Easy peasy. Porcheesy. Okay, first degree of flaps, second degree of flaps. And I'm plenty slow enough to throw in the third degree of flaps. Let it slow down. Take your time. Cross cart. Jim is here in the cross cart. I just noticed this. Oh, I'm getting going a little fast. There we go. Oh, look at that. Devo fly with a 170 coming right in. Sweetness. There it is. Woo! Well, I wouldn't call that butter. It was melted butter. It was butter thrown against a wall. It was, That was not real very buttery butter, was it? Come on. Come on, man. You can't give me credit for every landing like that. Margarine. Yes, more like margarine. Let's see. There we are. Okay. Roll that off and kill everything here. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. You can do it. Here we go. There you are, right there. Avionics. Boom, boom, boom. Kill that. Boom, boom. Key off. And let's hop out. Oh no, is it doing one of these? No. I thought it was going to freak out on me. There's everyone coming in. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, it is freaking out on me. Oh, it's doing one of those. I didn't tell you to do that. I did not tell you you could do that. There we go. Tail rotor coming in the S76. And everyone else, wait a minute, has... Can we still catch? Let me go over here. Nope, he's down. He's down. He's right behind me. He is right behind me. And there's Marco. Oh, that's interesting. Do I see him in the wrong thing now? Where is, I'll run down here. Lazy Davy, Flying Teapot, Nova Stuff, Ogtia. Is Red Heron like not showing up for me again? Okay, folks. Thank you so much for coming in. Thanks for flying along. Thanks for watching. I hope you had as much fun as I did. I will be back Tuesday, right? I'll be back Tuesday and then a week from Tuesday. So Tuesday and then a week from Tuesday, both flights will be centered around Lake Michigan, just because more will be explained once I go there. And yeah, then we'll be back here not Sunday, but a week from Sunday. Is that right? Let me look at my calendar just a minute. Just one moment. So Sunday is the 21st. Yeah, Sunday is the 20th. So we will be back on this flight on the 28th. However, we will be here on the 23rd and most likely the 25th, 23rd and 25th to keep going. All right. Thanks a lot, folks. We'll see you next time. And thank you, Cobra and Red Heron and Marco, as always. Oh, and say hello to the next streamer for the raid. Say hello to the next lucky contestant. What did I do? Did I close my volumes? Oh, well. Well, there's no one streaming that I know, so this is we'll drop it on this dude.